Now that you know how to reserve one library resource for one day, you may be wondering if there's a way to reserve a resource during a certain time slot for multiple days at a time. There is. Let's say I wanted to reserve the CPC every Friday in February and March for the last hour of the day. Once I'm in Google Calendar, I'll click Create and plug in the date and time information for the first Friday in February, which is the 6th. Then, just beneath the date and time, I'll click the checkbox next to the word Repeat, which will open a pop-up window. From there, I have a number of options for how frequently my event will repeat. The default setting is weekly, which means it will happen once a week on the day and time you've selected. You can also choose to repeat it every weekday at that time, only certain days of the week, once a month, or once a year. The next drop-down menu lets you choose to put your event on a cycle. The default is every week, but you can also change it to every other week, every 3 weeks, or however often you want. Since I want the CPC every week, I'm going to leave it at 1. Because I created my event for a Friday, the event is set up to repeat on Fridays, but if I wanted it on Tuesdays during this time as well, I could check the Tuesday box to make it repeat every Tuesday and Friday. Since I don't, I'll uncheck that Tuesday box. The event gives a start date of February 2nd because that's the date that I initially plugged in when I was creating the event. If I wanted the event to repeat the rest of the year, I would leave the end date as never, but since I only wanted it the Fridays in February and March, I'm going to plug in an end date of March 27th, which is the last Friday in March. And then I'll click Done. I didn't choose the CPC from the drop-down calendar menu yet, and I also didn't invite it to my event yet, so I'll do those quickly, and then hit Save. Now I'm just going to double check that it worked. The CPC is green in my calendar, so I'm going to click over to February and make sure that there's a green box with my name on it on the Fridays in February. And there is, so I'm all set.